Yo, what is up, my boys? I'm back here on the YouTube. Today we're going to do a video on the Apprentice, and I did a video about a week and a half on the Squire, and I watched that video a couple times and I learned from what I did, and I think today's going to be a lot more better quality video. So first off, we're going to go over the actual units for the Apprentice. We got the shield, you got the fire flamethrower thingy-majiggy, you got the earth, and you got the frost. So the tower, the actual shield, it doesn't do any damage, unlike the spike blockade that the Squire has that deals damage and has high HP. This one just has just health, and the good thing about this, it takes less units, so that's always good. Then we have the flamethrower, or the fire burst tower, which is your main source of DPS for your towers for the Apprentice. And then you have your frostbite tower, which does no damage, as you can see, but it has super far range and it slows down your enemies. So your frostbite tower can, your flame burst tower can do way more damage as they slow down enemies, of course. And then you have your earth shatter tower, which does super long range DPS, but it's very slow attacking. As you see, it's at 1.61, and this one's at 0.81. Super slow rate, but a super high damage in an area effect. So we erase these. And then we're going to go over and look at the armor, and my armor is nowhere where it should be, but I'm going to give you little suggestions of what you should do, because I know some of my friends tell me, give me the tips on what to do, and I make the videos. I'm really experienced in Dungeon Fighters, but I don't have time to grind it right now, but I am enjoying making these videos for y'all, so that's why I'm doing this. So for the actual Apprentice, you really want all tower damage and tower speed, and the only things you need for health is really just based on what your actual characters have. So for instance, my Squire here, he's all tower health, so when I do place this down, it takes all the damage that the enemies deal, puts it all in the tower, because it's at 60,000 max HP for that tower. So I don't really need to put HP into my towers, because that blockade literally will take all the damage. So I'm not really too worried about my towers dying that often. And so here we go. So basically what you're looking for is armor pieces that have defense power and defense speed. So you really want on all 4 slots defense power and defense speed, and a prime example is that's my chest piece. It has that speed and the power, and you just really want that for all 4 of your helmet, your chest, your boots, and your gloves. And then your medallion is really just what you really need. If you want it to be more of a hybrid with more health, I would go with medallion with more health. But if you're looking for more raw damage like I am, I would do your main stat as power, and then as your the second skill on there, I would do what you want. So I want a little more health, so I went with the health one. And then for your pet, of course, you're going to want the same thing. You're going to build your armor the same way, so it's going to be defense power and defense attack rate. And then for your actual spears, you're going to want the same thing. You just want to do whatever your characters or other characters are built. I wanted more of a hybrid here, because I already got pretty good damage, so I went for just all power, health, and attack rate. And then for my medium slots on the bottom left and right here, these blue ones, I went for defense range, which should be on all of your defense characters. I don't see why there's a reason why not to use it. It seems like the best one to use out of all the skills for the medium slots. And then let's go over the actual character's abilities and its actual defenses. So he's got the Arcane Volley, which is one of the units, one of the abilities that doesn't do a lot of damage. I don't really see myself using this at all when I play. It's just kind of pointless, and I just don't really use it. The one I do use a lot, though, is Tornado. So when there's a big ogre coming, there's a lot of enemies, and I just use this, then it'll take all the enemies away, and it'll keep the ogre, so all the defenses just powerhouse the ogre, which is super, super nice. You got the Mana Bomb. I don't really use this either. It takes too long to cast it, as you can tell right now, as I'll show it to you. And when I use that effect, I feel like I take too much damage, and sometimes they even kill me when I'm trying to use that, because it takes way too long for me to use it. And of course you got Heal Self, which is of course when you need to heal yourself. And these are the towers I went over. And then let's go look at the Uber right quick. I'll tell you what that Uber does. So you head on over to her, the Adventurer, and you can buy a Flamethrower Uber Spear for 60 tokens, and The way you get tokens is by completing the challenges up here from the nice person with the sweet crown. It doesn't even have a crown. What am I even talking about? The guy with the sweet armor gloves. The guard captain. You can get the tokens from him. And it'll probably take about 3 weeks, I think it is, to get 60 tokens if you haven't started yet. So get started on that if you want the flamethrower one. The flamethrower one's just like the frostbite. It shoots it like that, but it's fire, of course. So that's super nice. I'm not really the damage stats on that one. I haven't really looked much into the flamethrower one, but people said it does do quite a bit amount of damage. So what else we got here? So we did that. I guess I can go show you a quick build that I use on Incursion. Let's see here. And now, you probably won't be able to do this right away because you probably need better stats. I don't have better stats. So this is what my friend does when he has a better apprentice, because he has better stats, because he has all 25 armor, stuff like that, and way better stats. But I'll show you what his build is. So on this map, let me switch to my squire right quick. And I'll just give you a quick build to make it more in depth how to build this map. Or just did this map because this is the map I know that's Apprentice works really well. Because on the waves, on the later waves, you get this big giant skull dude that comes in and he's immune to any physical damage, so elemental damage is very helpful here. So put one spike blockade there, and you put double up here, and I put it right about at that purple cactus right there, and I put 2 here, just like that. And then I put a spike blockade right here at the piece of wood. You go up here and grab my Apprentice. And now from here, I'm going to build the left side right quick. I put 4 arcane towers, backed up enough so the bombers don't blow them up. Let's get this one placed down, bam bam. And then I put a frostbite tower, and an earth tower. I'll give you a quick look at that just in case you need to pause the video. Bam bam. Alright, and then over here I do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 2 of these, and then and an earth tower. And then for this side, I do not build over here. What I do over here is I put a flamethrower there, flamethrower here, flamethrower there, and flamethrower there. So 4 flamethrowers. Oh, let me show you what this looks like. Take a picture of that or screenshot it so you know how to build that. And then you build this here, and then you can, what I like to do is put more frostbites here so it slows them down so it does more damage to them. I don't know, is it 2? Yeah, it's 2, and then, no, I'm pretty sure it is 3. And then I do put an earth there, bam. And now from here, I grab my monk. So this takes 3 characters, it's not just all apprentice, but this is just a build that I know to use. And then from here you put down your boost aura, you get right there, bam. And then from here I put your boost aura down. Oh, I did reach, oh, so it is, this is not there. Okay. And then from here you put this down, and then I'll have to upgrade this a little bit, and then it will reach these eventually, just I need to upgrade one more time. So that's super handy. But yeah, that's the build. I actually can't show you the rounds because my PS4 recorder can only go up to 15 minutes, and I think I'm getting pretty close. I don't know what time it is, but I don't want to cut out when I'm talking. But this is the build that I use on 25+++. But my stats are actually not as perfect, so it may not beat it all the way. But I'm not really too worried about beating it all the way because you don't get anything out of the chest anyway. I just like hitting the couple bosses, getting exotic, and then if I die, I die. It doesn't really matter to me because we all know you're just going to get a green out of the chest anyway. But thank you all for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. And I really appreciate all the views I've been getting recently. Any view means the world to me, so it just makes me happy that I'm actually getting some views. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace, YouTube.